what impact, before it comes to, so the question I want to ask before now is that what should you look out for when school hunting? But maybe you can tie it into this other question around what do you see as what's the impact of a good education in the child development in an early stage? Because especially in this day and age that we are, children are learning fast, things are moving fast, we're getting inventors that are very young. How do we position our children education in terms of their education, not just school education now, not just going to their colleges and things like that, in a position to be great?
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I'll skim through some of those, and the school hunting and everything. I'll let you answer that aspect. One thing that you have to do is, the Bible says that children are the heritage of the Lord. The fruit of the womb is reward. Part of what you want to do prayerfully is start to discern and understand the child from a very young age, what their giftings are, what God has blessed them with. And that's part of your role as a parent as well. In good intention, with the knowledge our parents had, they channeled us to what they knew, and with the limited whatever that, okay, you must be a doctor, you must be that's nothing wrong with the intention, but that was what they knew. I'm of the opinion that once you try to understand what the child is and what God has ability, then you start to, if the child is you find that they're going towards performing arts, they have qualities of that, you identify that, then you start to resource and research and look for how you develop that at a very young age. Great children, because you use the word great, and that's why I'm saying great children, they actually they are oftentimes their skills and ability are discovered young, and they are nurtured in that direction. You put a lot of effort into that. And same thing, if a child is, for example, takes interest in things like coding, and it's not straight. Again, you have to widen and broaden your horizon as a parent. You have to see this like, parenting is not something that you've gone to school for, but you have to, people that are watching this, number one, you are in the right platform. That means you're trying to improve yourself. Look at people that have gone ahead, find out what they've done. There was a time we got our children to read, his name just flew out of my head now. The Ben Carson, and how the book, what he wrote, you saw how when we read the book, they read the book, we reviewed the book, and I said, okay, see, the mom at some stage when they were not doing well at school told them that, see, you're not going to watch TV except in the weekend. So I said, you know what? We're not watching TV during the week, except weekends. I know that sounds. So we had to agree. They were like, no, see, if we want to achieve what we want to achieve, this is the goal. So sacrifices may be made. So for great children, you discover early what they are interested in. You encourage it. It might be a footballer, it might be a netball. You encourage that. It might be sports. It might not only be a holistic thing. Like you said, it's not just in academics. And if it's in academics, you channel that. With regards to school hunting and education, which is a vital part, a good school will provide, most good schools, they will provide a holistic, not just education, might be their focus, but they'll have a good all-round education. So I'll let my wife talk about school hunting.
Thank you very much, my dear. From when my husband stopped, we, like a disclaimer again, we are talking from our own experiences and the journey with our children. So we're not recommending anything, but if you find anything useful, please feel free. So the major point in from finding the school and putting my child here. In African community, whether you're just coming from Nigeria or you're already in the UK, it's quite common, and it's actually amazing. Blacks, people from BAME, Black African minority, we love good education. We love good education. But what I would like to emphasize on today is good education is very good, but we must have a well-rounded child. A child that is all-rounded, academically, emotionally, physically, in everything. And how do we do that? I'll give an example. Sometimes for us to get that well-rounded child, you need to think of the end from the beginning. I'll repeat that. You need to think of the end from the beginning. So what do I mean by think of the end? End is what do I want for my child? Where do I want my child to be? Which school do I want my child? Now, us thinking about the end from the beginning is we decided that we really want our children to go to the best schools. That helped us to start praying, to start making findings. We started looking what school is out there: grammar school, primary school, church school, prep school, private school. So thinking of having an idea of what you want from your child from the end, it will help you. It will help your beginning. It will help you to make decision that which school do we want our children to go to. We have 2 children, and children are very different. Backing what my husband said, you need to understand your children's individuality. They are so unique. One is very into books. One will sit down and read. The other one, she will talk. She's a talker. She's been talking from when she was 1. She doesn't have time. Then we discover that this one likes to talk. Anywhere you go, before you even meet me, they will say, "Who is your mom?" At age 2, who is the mom of this child? Now we realize that she likes to talk. She likes to dance. We put her in performing arts. Her sister, the sister that is into books, she was reading from age 3. Before she started school, she had finished all reception books. She loves to read. From age 3, she had been. So children are very different, and you need to understand your child. Now, school hunting. School hunting is really boils down to parents. God needs to really help us to make the right choices. And we need to make findings. We need to go and discover. I don't know if you like me to go into some examples, Mr.